Alright, gardeners, as you all can see, this is the unboxing. I am cheesing. I didn't realize how much I was cheesing until I saw the video, but that's okay. Welcome back. Hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, preferably the thumbs up. Let's keep it positive. And I want to give a big shout out to Lab Farmer 73. I was influenced by him to get ready, be prepared, and do what I have to do for my family, of course. I was influenced by him to get a generator, and I chose to get the generator by Jackery. This is a Jackery Explorer 500. I'm so excited, as you all can tell by my teeth, all of them, okay? But anyways, it was packed pretty nicely. It was actually packed in 3 boxes. My husband had to help me get this the second box out of the first box because it was packed so tight. It was really nice as far as, you know, the way it was packaged. You should not have any issues. You will not have any, you know, loose toggles, loose switches, none of the sort. It was surprisingly a little bit more heavier than I thought it would be. So as far as saying, oh, you know, let the kids carry it, no, this is like a mom and dad type carry. Or even if you have parents or someone that may be physically incapable of carrying it, maybe you can get like one of those little bags that have the wheels on it. So that could, you know, that would help out a lot too as far as carrying it. It came with the 2 cables, one for the wall, one for the cigarette lighter. It was already charged up to 40%. There you go. And you can see the features. It's got 3 USB ports, the display button, and the DC power, the AC power, and it has an LED flashlight on the side, which I thought was a really cool feature. However, it was a little underwhelming. But if that's the only source of light you have, then, you know, of course that would be great. I chose a few items that I think we would need during an emergency if the lights were to go out. And the first thing is a heater or some type of heat source. It's not the greatest. It's not gonna, like, you know, heat a floor of your house or anything. But if that's the only thing you have, trust me, it'll do the job. This little heater has 2 settings, and a high and a low, and you will be able to see that it does pull, I guess, probably like 233 watts on the highest setting, and later on I changed it to the low setting. I think it was like maybe like 123 if I'm not mistaken, and it was putting out, yeah, 135. There you go. So there we go with that one. The next thing I have on the table that I think we may need is a fan, depending on the season and the situation. This fan does put out, it has 2 settings, a high and a low, and as you will be able to see, it does not pull a lot of watts, because anything with anything that generates heat will, you know, of course, pull more watts than anything that doesn't. So I was kind of surprised, but yeah, it put out, I think it was like 14 or 15 for the watts. And so again, these little you know, the fan and the heater, it will be something just to kind of get by, maybe just for some comfort, even, you know, maybe while you're sleeping or while you're eating, just a little bit of comfort. I won't even say comfort because it's not going to put out too much, but at least some relief, you know, during a stressful situation or emergency. All right, the next thing I have on the table that I think I may need during an emergency type situation is my handy dandy hot plate. Now this I was excited about because I'm just like, okay, at least, you know, a hot meal, you know, some hot water if need be, you know. But y'all, look, I did turn it up high, so maybe I shouldn't have turned it up high. Maybe should have kept it on low, but I mean, you know, boiling water, you need a high setting. Y'all, look, it was like 619 watts initially. And I'm just like, no. So I unplugged that joker real fast because I didn't want to mess up my new toy. So I'm like, no. So yeah, definitely have to have multiple types of sources to heat your food or boil water, you know, anything like that. And here is a travel nebulizer. My son has asthma, and this is one of the things that we used to use whenever we would travel. Now he's more so onto the handheld MDIs. And as you can see, I am looking for the port. It has been that long. I was looking for the DC port, but for some reason I couldn't find it, or the one that I have didn't fit. So I had to use the AC adapter, which is fine. And as you all can see, once I actually get it in there, it did not pull a lot of watts at all. So this is awesome. I believe I got this probably 11 years ago. It still works. I paid maybe between $30 and $60 for it, and it came with the face mask and the mouthpiece. That's all in that little bag, and it's very compact and small. And as you can see, it was pulling like 9 watts. And this is an asthma nebulizer, so this could be vital for someone during an emergency situation for sure. And the last thing, another vital piece of equipment, is a CPAP machine. I was kind of surprised about this too. I think between this and the hot plate, I was just like, let me see if it's going to do what it says it's going to do. And guess what? It did. I was really surprised. It took maybe like initially 62, 65 watts. And I guess that was just the machine, the CPAP machine, trying to stabilize, I guess. And once it kind of kicked on and got stable and was just like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, it stayed maybe around 27 or so watts. I was really surprised. But this could be this could be a lifesaver, or at least, you know, you don't have to worry about going to sleep and possibly not waking up because you don't have your CPAP machine. And the last thing, this is really comfort, luxury during an emergency situation. It's a travel DVD player, and we've had this for years. My husband has tried to get rid of it, but I just always keep it. I'm just like, we'll just keep it. And it actually does have a DC adapter and an AC adapter. And of course, you know, again, it's been a while since we've used some of these things, so just trying to find you know, the ports and everything. But it didn't pull too much. Now granted, it did not have a disc inside, so that could be the reason. But I mean, if it's pulling like 7 watts right now, I can't imagine that it will pull more with a DVD in there. So that was pretty cool, at least to have. The only thing that I did not have that I would have wanted to try is a refrigerator, like one of the small dorm room type refrigerators. But unfortunately, my husband got rid of it. So now that just gives me the excuse to get my Bouge RV. Thank you for the suggestions, Let Farmer and growers. I appreciate it. Yeah, so that's what's next. But trying to use a USB port for this new iPad that I got my daughter, and it's changed. So I had to use the AC. And there you go. It is charging. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, it's charging the iPad, and I'm pretty satisfied with my purchase. Of course, I have to go back and read the directions. As you guys can see, it was literally like right out of the box. I was so excited. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you all get some good ideas or influence to get one yourself, or to say, hey, I don't need that, or hey, I need 1,000, not the 500. So remember, always, as much as you can, be prepared. Go that extra mile for your family. Thank you all for joining in. Again, it was kind of heavy, but you know, it's okay. All right. Thanks, gardeners. But yeah, I'm totally satisfied. And I will be getting a carrying bag. All right, thanks.